What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and now it's finally time for me to talk about my main man, Kazuya Mishima, in Tekken 5. And in this game, he was not that special. He was top 9 or top 10, something like that depending on who you asked. So he was strong, but he was not, you know, Feng Wei, Steve, Raven, Law, you know, all of these characters that were very strong in Tekken 5. But as I've said, all the characters were like pretty fucking broken in Tekken 5. If you took Kazuya, I mean, he's top 9 and 10 in this game, but if you took this guy and put him in Tekken 7, he dominates everyone super easy. He's completely broken. And that tells you how strong everyone was in this game. The top 9 or 10 character here would kill everyone and be incredibly broken in Tekken 7. And it's gonna be a pleasure to show you guys what he can do in this game. You're just gonna be like, oh, what? How was that balanced? But yeah, well, it wasn't, I guess. But this is top 9 and 10 I'm about to show you. So first off, we had some things that were bad. His down forward 1, you know, he's already pretty shit at poking, but his down forward 1 is 16 frames in Tekken 5. In Tekken 7, it's 15, so it's 1 frame slower. And not only that, but it's actually punishable on block. It's -10. Okay, so that's pretty crippling, so you couldn't pressure with that. But of course he still had the classic while standing 4 that still got the job done, you know, and other pokes like back 4, which is 14 frames and safe. So that is a bad thing. And now we have another bad thing. Forward 3 was not a mid launcher in Tekken 5. You got a stomp, or you could do down forward 4. It did some damage, but not as effective as in Tekken 7, nowhere near as effective. And did you know that on forward 3 on block in Tekken 5, you see no block stun? It's neutral in Tekken 7, and here Kazuya is very minus. He's not punishable, but he's minus. So he loses his turn completely. So those were the bad things. Now let's go into the good stuff. You know, it's down back 4. It's a great low in Tekken 7. I would say it's among the best lows, but it's a great low. In this game, a normal hit, it is +7. In Tekken 7, it's +4. +4. So here, it's +7. That's a lot, and that's a normal hit. And it's the same, I think it's the same on counter, it's +7, yes. And did you know that on block, it is completely safe? It's -9. That's right. This low that does a decent chunk, 19 damage, and puts Kazuya at +7 is completely safe. Yes, if this low was in Tekken 7, it would be the best low by a mile. By a mile. So that is one thing. And then I'm gonna show you his down for 2, which is also great in Tekken 7, and it's great here, you know, does a decent chunk, it even clean hits. It cannot do this anymore, but in Tekken 5, if it hit close to the opponent, it would clean hit. For huge damage. Now I'm not getting any clean hits. There we go. So big damage, and of course we get a juggle, down for 1-2, Oki. Great, it's -12, just like in Tekken 7. But did you know that if you used it in clean hit range from point blank, you see that big block stun? There, no block stun, you see here? But if I'm close, and suddenly it's safe. Yes, it's safe. It's down for 2. One of the best counter tools. If I use it close enough, it's safe. So combine this with a safe down back 4 and already you'd probably say this guy would be a problem in Tekken 7, don't you think? And then the electric does a lot of damage in this game. A lot of damage in Tekken 5. And that's good considering how much Kazuya relies on the electric. I just want to hit a... if I remember correctly, this was a staple. Oh shit. Sorry, recording. I'm recording for YouTube. Nothing ever works. Okay, that's a 64. But you could do... I would do this combo. Okay, 67. This is just from memory playing the game. So, okay, huge damage from the electric. But more importantly is that in Tekken 7, when an electric is whiffed, and this is something they introduced in Tekken 6, it recovers slowly. Here, it doesn't. You see how quickly I can do them? It was super hard. It always recovered as fast. Hit, or whiff, or block, it would always recover super quickly. So just like Hwoarang's backlash, you know, in Tekken 7, you know how hard that is to duck and punish? That used to be the electric. Super hard to duck and punish. So okay, the electric is pretty broken. Sweet, we got that covered. And then, oh, you know how Devil Kazuya, you know, that transformation you can access like once in a blue moon in Tekken 7? You know his forward 4, how ridiculous it is on crouch? I mean, here you see, as expected from forward 4, huge advantage on block. Now, let me show you the crouch property. Yep. If forward 4 would hit someone crouching, just like in Tekken 7 Devil Kazuya form, but this is normal Kazuya, you'd get a launch. You get a launch. So it stuns for long enough. We can't get electric because that's a high, but it stuns for long enough for us to get down forward 1-2 series. And here, down forward 1-4 is a launcher. That's a pretty good mid, you know. That's, okay, so forward 3, as I told you guys, is not very good in this game. But who cares when we have this? This move, that's +5 on block. And kills on crouch. I mean, this move combined with this move, combined with this move, combined with that electric, it's like we only need those moves. They're so overpowered. So that was forward 4. And then I want to show his, but you've already seen it, Hell Sweep trips on the first hit, just like Devil Jin's Hell Sweep in Tekken 7. And due to this, we can follow up with Stomp into Oki, and we can also do other setups, like try and hit him in the back, launch like that. There were a lot of setups possible with this. This is forward 4-2, a mostly useless mid launcher, but that was good when it came to setups like this. So yes, the Hell Sweep had more uses. And then also fantastic, his twin pistons in this game also -12. But did you know in Tekken 7 they're 13 frames? In this game they are only 12 frames. So when someone does a low that's -12, boom boom, twin pistons. Imagine this Kazuya in Tekken 7. Kazumi does down back 4. Oh, what's that? You're -12? Bam bam, you are launched. So yeah, that's it's just insanely good. I just want to show his damage here. I haven't practiced this in a while. You have to be quite fast with the instant while standing twin pistons here. You see that damage? He's crouching. Forward 4, Twin Pistons 1, and a Demon's Wrath. Yes. So Twin Pistons were great. And then when we're on the topic of punishment, 1-1-2, Wall Splat. We could also here show his very interesting backpack 2, which is a high counter hit move, which leaves the opponent standing, so we can 1-1-2. We can even down forward 1-4, and you know what that means? It means we can electric. Yes. Okay, bad combo. Okay. It's so easy to do, but I can't do it. It's not hard. You have literally forever to launch him. And now we are at the wall. I just want to show quickly how much damage it does. Yeah, you saw his health bar disappear. I don't know why that took so long to do. And also something interesting is that, you know, down forward 3, his knee, it still didn't have any follow-ups, but on counter hit, as you can see, it's a launcher. So still very, very plus, you know, on hit. And on counter hit, launch. So that is very interesting. And then finally, I mean, like, we haven't seen a lot of crazy stuff already, is while standing 2, you know, long range, 16 frames fast, launch punishable. But the difference between Tekken 7 Kazuya and Tekken 5 Kazuya is that it wouldn't always give the same stun in this game. Depending on range, it would give a big crumple stun where he could stun Link, just like in Tekken 4. So here you see it guarantees nothing when I hit like this. But if I'm very close, this is also angle, a little bit angle specific. I think you have to be from both sides. No, wait. Is it on left side only? This actually changes from character to character. Ah, there we got it again. Okay. It helps if it counter hits, if their character approaches yours with an attack. But you'd pretty much, you'd often get this when blocking sweeps and stuff. But with this, we can actually do some cool stuff. Oh shit. Yeah, it hurts. Oh, I mistimed it. Now, there is a way of getting out of this, and it's if the opponent holds forward during the stun. You can get out of it, but you had to be very, very fast to do that. Oh, too bad. Okay, we can show what this looks like next to the wall. Oops. It's very damaging. Oh, come on! I almost got a decent combo. Oops. Okay, I'm not gonna end this video until I've done at least 120 damage. But hopefully you've seen why Kazuya was... this version of Kazuya wouldn't work in modern Tekken games. He's just so strong. Well, unreasonably strong. And that tells you all you need to know about the balancing of Tekken 5, where this Kazuya wasn't even in the top 5. He was in the top 10. I can't do a hell sweep. It's so interesting looking at the how lenient the hell sweep input is in Tekken 7 compared to here. It's quite it's not very forgiving at all doing a hell sweep. No! Fuck! That would easily been 120. This is pathetic. I mean, Kazuya would have said Hanashiri Nara Na a long time ago and held me with one hand. Oh no. Why is everything so clunky in this game? It was too late. Honestly, you guys have no idea how strict everything is in this game compared to Tekken 7. Everything here needs flawless timing compared to the modern games. Okay, I'm gonna give up soon. It's getting ridiculous. No, no. If it was a position reset, I would have done this a million years ago. I was gonna get it, but I got forward free instead of my goddamn back free one. Okay. Okay, wow. Wow. That should have been way faster. Yeah, sorry about that. But I'm probably only talking to myself now. I think everyone has left the video. But hopefully it gave you some valuable information as to how great Kazuya was in Tekken 5 and how it still wasn't enough to be in the top 5, you know, or the top 7. Everyone else was just so good. And yeah, this character would be completely broken in Tekken 7. It's pretty good that they've toned everything down quite a bit. And yeah, I hope this video entertained you and that you enjoyed it. Take care.